Hello, 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 hello. Where are we? Evening, my lovely first to comment today. Hi, Sue and Kelly. Hello, Nicola and Marie, Jacqueline, Robin. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay? I'll just put some lip stuff on. It is Sunday. I feel like my weekend I've squeezed so much into it, which is, sorry, my lip got really, really sore earlier. So yeah, I feel like my weekend's been non-stop. So it's almost quite nice to sit down and to talk for a bit, if that makes sense. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Very, very kind of you again, my lovely. Hi, Joan, Carol, Julie, Jacqueline. You're good, perfect. I'm not too bad. Hello, Sophie. Feel tired? Oh, bless you. And on Sunday evenings are always tired times in my mind. Hi, Becky as well. Hello, hello, hello. So today we have got our Scoop game still available. So for those of you who don't know, Scoop is where it's a majority game. So you have a scoop of pearls and the majority of colours. You have a scoop of pearls, they go into a dish. The pearls with the most colours is the item of jewellery that you win. So each colour represents a different category of jewellery. You then actually get to pick that item of jewellery. So for example, if you win a pendant, you get to go onto the website and pick what pendant that will be. So the pearls almost just say what category you're picking from. So we do have that still available. We'll be having new stock on the website very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. I've just updated the order list. We've got a shorter order list so far today. Excuse me. So if anybody would like to order, there is still space available, and I'll update the order list as we go. So I have popped that on the page as well. Possibly, Kathy. Yes, I haven't. Again, I haven't actually got more in. So the way I work it with new items for this one, for example, I've got one in, I edit it, I make it, I do what I need to until I'm happy, and then I can get more of the components in to make up that item, if that makes sense. So I haven't got any more in yet. Kind of happier a little bit. I've got two different styles that I can do now. One where you guys can obviously have them so they're staggered, and then have them so they fall as well, so they all sort of group at the bottom. My only thing now is going to be listing, but yeah, so hopefully that'll be going on soon, but that won't be one of the newer items going on the website. Again, it's still in testing. I don't know what the word is. It's still in. I'm still sort of playing around with it just to make sure it's okay. I don't like putting anything on the website until it's sort of ready. I did wear them quite early on. It's because I wanted to. Normally I don't wear new jewellery, just obviously until it is ready to go on the website. But these ones just wanted to see how they work. So I did wear them quite early, didn't I? So I do apologise for that. Jutta, hello. Hi Talia, hi Nicola, hi Linda. Hello. Okay, so all oysters are available as well. So bags today are Mystery, Expand the Rainbow, New Rainbow and Normal Bag. And I think that's everything. I will say that the invoices from Friday evening have not been sent. I've processed the orders, but I didn't send the invoices yet. So those invoices, if you're waiting on them, will be sent tomorrow morning. So please don't sort of think that you've missed it or anything. It's just I will send them tomorrow morning for you. Okay, so let's jump in, and then I feel like there's something else I'm missing. As always, it will come to me and I'll say as and when. Do you have really, really tiny pearls for nose piercings? Not natural ones, no. I do have and can have crystal pearls, which are small, but natural ones, I suppose I could have them, but I don't plan on getting the tiny ones, no. I do have my pearl picker, yes. It's the new one. I still haven't found the old one. I still don't know where that went. I'm hoping it might have fell off the desk and it's got behind something and I haven't found it yet. Because yeah, it's only a few places it could be. Right, shall we get started? And then yeah, up first today is Robin Wilson. Robin, are you here? Barbara, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. It's very, very kind of you. Oh, Linda, bless you. I hope you're feeling a little bit better or will feel better soon. Now, Robin Wilson, I thought I saw you. Oh, you are here. I was going to say, I thought I saw you earlier. Hello, hello, hello. So you've got 2 scoop games, Robin. So we'll do your first game. We'll find out what you've won. Then we'll move straight on to the second game. And then we'll do your oyster openings together at the end. If you then know what item of jewellery you'd like as well, let me know and then I'll book it all in for you at the end as well. Okay, so let's go down. Game number 1, I'm going to mix it 3 times and on the 3rd scoop it's going to be popped into the dish. The aim of the game is to find, is the pearls with the most colours is going to be your prize. Robin, is there anything in particular you're hoping for, any colour or category? Good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we have a look here, I can't see a golden one in this scoop. However, lots of lovely colours there. I'm just going to pop it here and we'll start counting them out. So again, I'm just going to shut that, see if that, and turn this off because again, it's a little bit brighter today. I don't think that actually made much difference, but we'll see as we count them out. Let's go. So if we start with your Blurple pearls, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Blurple pearls to start with. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yellows. So yellow is the one to beat so far. 10 yellows. Your black cherries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yep, we have space available for today. I'll add anybody on who would like to order, I'll add on to the order list. Your greens then, Robin, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh no, sorry, I picked up a coral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 greens. So yellow is still in the lead so far. Your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pink. Coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is drawing with the yellow there. And then last but not least, your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so altogether you have got 8 blurple, 10 yellow, 7 black cherry, 7 green, 8 pink, 10 coral and 9 blue, which means you've got a draw between the 10 yellow and the 10 coral. So you get to pick which category you'd like to choose from. I don't know why it's so bright, I do apologise. So the choices are, with the yellow, it is any earrings off the website which have got 2 oyster openings, and then coral is to pick any charm off the website which has 2 oyster openings. Just turn the light down a bit. I still don't think that helped. I think it's just a brighter camera today. I do apologise. Earrings, wish on a star. Okay, wish on a star earrings. Let me just quickly book that in for you, as I did write it down. And then we'll move on to your second scoop. So that's definitely 2 oyster openings there. Wish on a star. It would help if I typed it in the correct section. There we go. Wish on a star. Yes, definitely. Okay, they are booked in for you, Robin. They are yours, my lovely. Okay, so if I pop all of these pearls back in again, and then we'll move on to your second scoop. So again, what I'll do is I'll mix it 3 times. On the third scoop, we'll pop it into the dish. So again, good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. Again, I can't see a golden pearl yet. If we start counting these out for you, is there again anything in particular you're hoping for from this scoop, Robin? Your blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blurple. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. Black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black cherry. So the winner so far is drawing with the black cherry and the blurple. Your greens are 1, hoping for a pendant or a bracelet. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I picked up a coral again there. So 7 green, which makes that one in the lead now. Your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pink. With your corals, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then last but not least, with your blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 6 blurple, 4 yellow, 6 black cherry, 7 green, 9 pink, 8 coral and 11 blues. So blues are to pick any earrings off the website with 2 oyster openings. So I know you was hoping for a bracelet or a pendant there. I do apologise, you do have earrings, but I hope you'll be able to find something, Robin, that you'll be happy with the earrings. Would you like, what we can do is we can, there we go, do your oyster openings now, and then with the second set of earrings, you can pop me an email over. Oh no, you're already ready? That's perfect then. So the classic spiral earrings for the second pair. Just booking those in for you as well. So classic spiral earrings. Okay, and they are booked in for you as well, my lovely. Robin, you're beating me to it. Love it. So you'd like mystery oysters to donate your shells. So 4 oysters altogether. 1, 2. Are there certain colours, 3, 4, that you're hoping for at all? There we go. I feel like it's really dark in here now. I've turned the lights down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. Oh, quite a nice deeper pop there. How long is the game on for? So it'll be definitely this upcoming week that it's on for. Possibly slightly longer, but definitely this upcoming week. So first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. If we have a squidge in here, you've got 1, and there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a darker silver pearl here. If I pop him in the sand for you. So darker silver pearl to start with there, Robin. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. Softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And straight away on the side here, I can see a larger TARDIS blue. So if we pop him out and have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So you've got a larger TARDIS blue. Moving on to your next 2 oysters. So your third mystery oyster. Almost goes from lighter to darker with that shell there, doesn't it? Softer, lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. A darker pearl there again. Now that bit there, it is just the oyster tail. Sorry, that is not a pearl there. Okay. And your third pearl out is a second dark silver pearl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the blue over so you can see the silvers next to each other, just in case you'd like those for earrings. They're very, very similar in size and shade there. Moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster, Robin. Softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. There's a little bit of flesh there, but you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can see, however, that you've definitely got 3. 1, 2, 3. There's no more in that one. You have got triples. And again, beautifully complementary colours with these triple pearls here. So if I dry them up and pop them in the sand, you've got a lighter autumn peach, a coral, and then a lighter watermelon. It's still quite a bright watermelon, but overall he's lighter compared to some of them that we can get. What do you think to these, Robin? Oh, I'm fine, thank you, Larissa. I hope you're well as well. So 2 darker silvers, 1 larger darker TARDIS blue, and then you've got an autumn peach, a coral, and a watermelon. Now, if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on which items of jewellery. If you're not happy, I can, of course, swap them for you for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I measure them for you, the silver number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7, so they're measuring the same size there. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Can you exchange the silvers for bridal whites for the Wish Upon a Star? You can. I'm just going to move these ones up to the top so I can pop the whites at the front of the sand so you can see them better. I've gone for slightly smaller whites. If you prefer larger ones, let me know. And can I match the coral for the classic spiral? Most likely yes. Let's have a little look. Would we say it's this shade? No, it's just a touch too dark. Just give me a moment. I'm just having a quick look. I can match the shade. I think because your coral is slightly larger, so you just have to give me a moment to look through, because if we have a look here, you can see there's more, I don't know why, but there's more smaller corals than there is larger. I do have another pot to look through as well. Okay, so there's not one in that pot. So it may be that I'll have to see if I can swap it off of the live. It just means that I might be able to go through and have a look to see if I've got any other corals that I could possibly match it with. If I then do manage to match it, so I'm just going to reset yours so it's flat on the sand. If I do manage to match it, oh that's close, off of the live, I will let you know. If not, it may be that we can go for a different colour. Ooh, I think we've done it. Let's have a look here. Let me just hold it up. Ta-da! So your one is the one that's in the middle. Looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to go back up to see what you've said. Match the coral for the classic spiral. Did you know which one would you like to swap out to match the coral? You've got the autumn peach, the watermelon, and the TARDIS blue. So on the wish upon the star, we've got the whites, and on the classic spiral, we've got the corals. Can I put the TARDIS blue on the vortex pendant and bill you? Do you know what chain length and style you would like with that one? TARDIS blue. Keep the watermelon loose, swap the autumn peach. Okay, so let me just double check with the vortex pendant that of course it's in stock, and then yes, that's not a problem. So if I bring you back up again, and then I will go through that again in just a moment. Okay, so trace the longest length. Okie dokie. Vortex. Yeah, so if I book that in now, so the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So what we have is, we've got your bridal whites on the Wish Upon a Star earrings. You've got your corals on the classic spiral earrings. Your watermelon is going to be your loose pearl, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the vortex pendant on a 26-inch trace with your TARDIS blue. Can you just confirm if that's all correct for me? Husband, oh no. Well, I hope you're happy with everything. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I haven't tried drinking from this yet.
Well, I was going to give you Mad Hat, but I filled him up and he made a weird noise.
He made a weird noise?
Yeah.
In what way?
I'll make a tea in it next time, I'll let you know.
What, does it whistle?
It was like a...
What? My mug makes a weird noise?
I thought it was going to implode or something, so...
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
okay, thank you. How strange. Louise, you're very welcome. Yvette, I won't know. I don't always get to see emails over the weekend, my lovely. And that's all correct, Robin. Perfect. So thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there for you. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. So I don't know if you guys heard that. Aaron was going to give me the Mad Hatter mug, which we haven't tried yet. It's new. Apparently it was making a weird noise. So I've got a different mug, and it's I haven't tried drinking from this one yet. And I somehow think that this one is more of an ornamental mug than a drinkable mug, but we'll see. So see the mug. It is Groot. Now the reason why it could is because I feel like he's going to poke me in the eye when I drink it. Because I don't know if you can see, it goes up very, very high here compared to where I drink from. So I feel like it's going to poke me in the eye. But he's very cute. So we'll see what happens. Oh, dearie me. Right. Up next then today is Cindy Brown. And Cindy, hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just do that. Okay, perfect. So Cindy, you have got 2 scoops as well. So what we're going to do is we'll do your first scoop, find out what you've got, do your second scoop, and then we'll do all your oyster openings together at the end, if that's okay. It is from George Asda. I got them online, so I'm not sure if they're actually in store or not. I know some of them were online only, but I kind of found all the Disney mugs on the George Asda website, and I may have bought a few. So yeah, they might be in store as well. But yeah, Asda. How many mugs I own? No. Aaron's telling me that I have to like put some away. So I've just got to work out how not to do so, and it'll be fine. Have I got a Stitch cup? Yes, I've got 2, I believe. So Cindy, is that okay? I'm just going to scroll back up. Let's go down for your scoop, and I'm just going to wait to see if that was okay. So I'm going to mix it 3 times, Cindy, and then on the 3rd scoop we'll pop it into the dish and we can start counting. So if I give them a mix, good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, and 3. I don't see a golden pearl here yet. Oh really, Becky? Oh gosh. Okay, well it may be an ornamental one after today then. I thought it might be when I received him. Because he is very odd shaped, isn't he? Right, Cindy, your first scoop. Let's get counting. Your Blurple pearls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Blurple. Be careful. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Your yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is there any colour in particular that you're hoping for or category, Cindy? So 7 yellow. Your black cherry is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, running down the front there. Where did that go? There we go. So 8 black cherry. With your green, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 greens. So greens in the lead so far. 13 green. Your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then with your coral, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last but not least, your blue. There looks like there's a lot of blues here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blues. 18 is definitely your winner here. So you've got 8 Blurple, 7 yellow, 8 black cherry, 13 green, 7 pink, 8 coral, and 18 blues. So blue is to pick any earrings off the website, Cindy, which come with 2 oyster openings. Okay, the gold pearl looks like this one. That's gold. So if I grab some yellows next to the gold, you can definitely see which one's the gold. Yeah, so it's like a golden gold. So Cindy, if you know what earrings you would like now, you can let me know, I can book them in. If not, you can email me your choice over, but we'll definitely do your 2 oyster openings in a moment for you for those earrings. Okay, but first of all, if we move on to your second scoop, so first scoop is gold, second scoop, again what we're going to do is your 3 mixes, and then on the third one we'll pop it into the dish. Oh, you're already ready to go. You guys are on it today. Perfect. So before I mix them, I'm just going to book this in, just because my memory can be forgetful. So long leaf earrings, they're booked in for you. Long leaf earrings. Perfect. So moving on to your second scoop then, Cindy. Again, good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. There's no gold in that one. So if we start counting them, I'm just going to move this back a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that there. So again, Cindy, is there anything in particular you're hoping for this time? If we start counting your blurples, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blurples to start with. Your yellows is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4 black cherry. Not many of those in that scoop. With your green, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I dropped a pink. Let me just bring it back into the dish. So 5 green, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. So in a draw so far, you've got 10 blurple and 10 green. With your pinks, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 11, 12, 13, 14 pinks. That takes the lead so far. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then last but not least, with your blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 10 blurple, 7 yellow, 4 black cherry, 10 green, 14 pink, 7 coral and 9 blue. So 14 pink is the winner, which means you get to pick any pendant off the website, Cindy. So pendants can include normal pendants, cage pendants, crystal pendants. Any pendant which comes with 1 oyster opening, you get to choose from. Okay, so do you know what pendant you would like? If so, I can book that in for you now as well. If not, we'll still do the oyster opening for him, and then we'll just, you can email me the choice across. So if I write down here, your second one was a pendant. What do you think? Oh, it's really hard to drink because even on the drinking side, like the mug is bumpy. I nearly spilt it then. It's like you have to lock on and make sure you've got a secure secure placement. Oh, it's very strange. Mermaid's Touch pendant. Mermaid's Touch pendant. Perfect. That's brilliant. Okay, so just book that in for you. Let me write it down for you as well. So that means you've got 3 oyster openings altogether, Cindy. Do you know what 3 oysters you would like? Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Secure lip grip. That's exactly it. My hair looks darker. Oh, I haven't done anything to it. Maybe a little bit of dry shampoo. It is an adorable mug, but yeah, you need a secure lip grip because honestly, if I show you round here, it's all bumpy. So very nearly dribbled. It's fine. We're fine. Have to lift it higher. If you don't hurt your nose, you'll definitely dribble. Well, guys, we may have an accident later then. Oh gosh. Mystery donate the shells, Cindy. Okay. Is there certain colours you're hoping for at all? So, 1, 2, and 3 mystery oysters there. If we go down, mystery oyster number 1. Ooh, light pop there. We're going to wait to see, Cindy. Okay. So in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, I think I can see a peeper in there. So that's the oyster tail. And then the lighter section, you've got a pastel golden pearl there. There's no more in that one. Has there been any doubles today? We've had a set of triple pearls so far. So Cindy, your first pearl out is a 2-tonal pastel gold. So if we go down, you can see that you've got the lighter and slightly brighter areas to him. So overall pastel tone to the pearl itself. So gold to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2, softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Ooh, okay, so in here I can see a couple of pearls in there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You are quadding with your second oyster. 2 lighter pearls and 2 darker pearls in this one. So if we go through the colours for you, you've got a lighter autumn peach. We've got a 2-tonal watermelon. So overall it's quite a nice brighter watermelon. But then you've got brighter, lighter, then you've got this almost darkish shade there to him, then back into the lighter, brighter. So quite a nice 2-tonal watermelon. We've got a 2-tonal gunmetal grey. And then you've got a dark, deep chocolate pearl as well. So watermelon, autumn peach, 2-tonal watermelon, 2-tonal gunmetal grey, and a dark chocolate. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is a mystery oyster. And you've got a lighter double pop there. In here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and a runaway down the front there. There's no more in that one. So you've got a dark chocolate pearl here. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one at the top next to your gold, just so then we can see all your pearls together. So Cindy, we've got the pastel gold and the single chocolate. You've then got a autumn peach, a two-tonal watermelon, a two-tonal gunmetal grey and a chocolate pearl as well. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. If you're not happy with them, I can swap them for you, but I'll need to know what colours you'd like to swap out and what colours you'd like to swap in, and then again, which one's on the jewellery. So if I start running them through the board for you, the pastel gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The single chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal watermelons, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal gunmetal greys, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5 as well. Cindy, what do you think and what would you like to do? Not yet, Dale, no. Can we swap for 2 blurples for the earrings? So swap the gunmetal grey and the chocolate. Is it the chocolate from the quadding? And then gold on the pendants. So just confirm if it's the chocolate. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Cindy. So I'm just finding 2 blurples the same shade and size for you. Right, I think those 2. Oh, it's just out. Okay. What do you think to those there? Just going to bring you up so I can write this down. However, if you're not happy with those, I can change them for you. So blurple on the earrings, gold on pendant. I'll take the 2 away that we've swapped out. And then the 3 loose ones I'll pop in there. Yes, they're fine. Okay, Cindy then. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Pop these on here for you. Perfect. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Cindy. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Just updating the order list here. You're very, very welcome, Cindy. Okay, up next then today is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? Angela, hello. So you have got a scoop, my lovely. Is that a certain category or colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? So we're going to mix it 3 times. On the 3rd time, we'll be popping it into the dish for you. Good luck, Angela. 1, 2, 3. There's no golden pearl there that I can see so far. If we start counting these out for you, starting with your blurples, Angela, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 blurples. You're hoping for anything but earrings. Okay, fingers crossed that you don't get earrings. Oh, I get nervous when somebody says they don't want something, because I just really want you to have what you want. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yellows. Your black cherries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 black cherries. The green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And pink is 1, 2, 3, 4 pink. Your coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coral. And then last but not least, your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, Angela, you have got 8 blurple, 10 yellow, 7 black cherry and 9 green, 4 pink, 6 coral and 11 blue. So, oh no! So, because you've got 11 blue, that is the winner. And blue is, you get to pick any set of earrings which have got 2 oyster openings off of the website. So I'm hoping there's going to be some earrings there that you're going to be happy with, or possibly can pick as a gift, possibly. So any earrings which have got 2 oyster openings. Now what we can do is we can do your 2 oysters now, and then you can feel free to have a look through the website. If you know now, I can book them in now. If not, we can. So I was just looking to see if there's any pearls under there. If not, we can still do the openings, and then, like I say, book it in at a later date. What do you think? Only pair that is there's a Hallows that are, the only pair that are there is Hallows, Mystery and Donate. The only pair that are on the website. or the only pair there that you're happy with, if that makes sense. So I'll open up the oysters and then I can book it in once I've got a confirmation for you. So 2 mystery oysters. The only ones that you would like. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So let's have a look. Hallows earrings. Okay, so I've booked those in for you. With those, you can choose to have your pearls on or off the jewellery. So that's going to be up to you, my lovely. Yes, Karen. So there's 1 and 2 oysters. Angela, would there be any colours in particular that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Quite a nice sharp pop for there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Straight away, the shell has slightly split here, but straight away I can see a larger autumn peach pearl. There's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a larger autumn peach. If I dry him up and pop him in the sand for you. Quite a nice lighter, subtle colour, but brighter than a pastel shade. Moving on to oyster number 2. So again, mystery oyster for you, Angela. And you've got a lighter, sharp pop there again. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. So if we have a squidge, oh, and you've got a darker chocolate pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got an autumn peach and a chocolate. Could you still, so it would be, I would invoice you for the jump rings. So if you would prefer to have them not on the jewellery, that's absolutely fine. But if you would like the jump rings, I would invoice you for them. You're hoping for dark green and a silver for slivering. Okay, so we've got autumn peach and chocolate. So if you're not obviously happy with these, we can definitely swap them for you. Now, if we run them through the board, the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Dark green and a silver. Okay, now I'm going to give you a couple of options with the green just because I'm going to go for the sea green, so a slightly darker sea green shade, but I'm also going to go for dark green like this one, just so then you can see, and then a silver. Again, I'm going to give you 2 options. Okay, so we've got 2 greens and 2 silvers to choose from. Okay, so what do you think to these? So you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got the dark sea green, then you've got a brighter forest green, you've got the darker silver, and then the dove grey lighter silver. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which 2 would you like? One and 3. So just popping them together. There we go. So happy with those to go onto the jewellery for you. I take these 2 away. Just confirm that for me and I'll bring you up so I can write that down. So green and silver. They're perfect. Okie dokie. Ooh. Well, Angela, thank you for the donations with your shells. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay. And up next today then is Emma Jenkins. Emma, are you here? I don't know. I can confirm that I've had correspondence from that order with the 9 Club Pearl. However, as it's the weekend, I don't always get to read them, so I don't actually know if they kept it or not yet. So I know that they've contacted me, but I don't know what they've chosen to do yet. So we'll wait and see. Emma, hello, hello, hello. First time here. Hello, my lovely. You've got a scoop as well. So let me pop that there. I'm just going to have a really quick sip of my tea before it goes too cold. It's almost like I have to have half of the cup, like, in my mouth to be able to drink. Deary me. Okay, so sorry about that, but let's go down. So what we're going to do, Emma, is we're going to mix it 3 times, and then on the 3rd time we're going to pop the scoop into the dish, and then we'll see what you have got. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy watching. So good luck, my lovely. Let's pull this out slightly again. Okay, good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, I think there was a pearl that... Oh, I don't know which one it was. I think there was a pearl still in here, so I'm going to give you the option before looking anywhere. Emma, because I think there was still a pearl in my scoop as I popped it back in here, would you like me to put all of these pearls back again and scoop again, or are you happy with the scoop that you've got? I do apologise, and I'm offering this because I didn't see what colour pearl it was, and that pearl could be sort of the change in what you win. So it's fine, you're happy? Okay. Yes, I just thought, I didn't realise. So yeah, I thought if I give you that option, then at least then it's in your hands. But quite a lot of pearls in here. I don't see the gold pearl. It doesn't like to focus when I'm holding them up in here for some reason. So let's start counting them. Is there a certain colour or category that you'd be hoping for, Emma? Your blurples, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 blurples to start with. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Oh, sorry, escapee down the front there. So 10 yellows. That's the one to beat so far. Your black cherries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 black cherries. So we're in a draw so far with the yellows and the black cherries. Your greens, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 greens. We have a new lead with the green. Your pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pink. Coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then that leaves your blue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blue. Okay, so you've got 8 blurple, 10 yellow, 10 black cherry and 13 green, 7 pink, 6 coral and 14 blue. So that means blue is to pick any earrings off the website which have got 2 oyster openings. Earrings are definitely a winner so far today. They're a popular one today, which means, Emma, so you definitely get 2 oyster openings here. So we can do those oyster openings straight away. If you know what earrings you would like, I can book them in now for you. If you would prefer to have a look at the website and then email me your choice across, we can do that for you as well. So that's completely up to you. So if you know now, that's absolutely fine. If you'd like to have a little look about, that's fine as well. But either way, I can do both the oyster openings now. So what 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You can of course get back to me on the choice of earrings. So when you're ready, if you email me to info@pearlswithbrecken.com, so I've just popped the email in there, the 5-digit order invoice number that you'll find on the confirmation email, so the confirmation email is right at the top, include that in your email when you pop me an email over, and then that way I can link it to the correct sort of order. Or if not, you'll probably get an email from me tomorrow just as a reminder saying I'm waiting to hear what earrings you have, because that's what I normally do at the start of the week if I'm waiting on any information. So that way you can just reply to that if that helps as well. So normal oysters, donate the shells. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? Oh, we'll go for these 2. And let's get them open. So 1 and 2. Let's go down. So donating the shells, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Ivory colours, not too white of a shade. Okay, there's one side and the other side. Oh no! Okay, so this happened on Friday. So you've actually got a blurple. So this is not a normal shaded oyster. This is a different shade. Like I said, this happened on Friday. Again with the same similar colours. So I'm hoping that we still get a normal oyster out. Now, of course, what we can do, Emma, if you're not happy with the colours that come out, we can, of course, swap them. So I do apologise that this was in there. I'm fingers crossed that that we don't have a big mix up here. So good luck for this one. Otherwise I might have to start investigating all of the... I'm actually quite nervous. I'm trying to have a peek and I can't see anything. Let's have a look. I can't see. I can't... Oh, it's okay. Yay! You're twinning. Oh, it's not focusing, but you're twinning with gorgeous deep rose gold twins there. Oh, they are stunning. It does look like you've got one rose gold which is slightly darker than the other, but there's definitely not a lot in it. Let me show you these. So you can see the darker one that's on is closest to the blurple. So beautiful deep rose gold twins. However, Emma, you did say you was possibly hoping for those ivory tones. So if you would like to, we can swap these for you. What do you think to these? Let me run them through the board for you. And also, if you prefer to have a think about it, Emma, you can also include, when you let me know what jewellery you would like, you can let me know the colour there as well. So then that way you can have a think about it. So you don't have to decide now if you don't want to. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The darker rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the slightly lighter rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they're measuring the same size there. Let me hold them up again for you. Can you swap the lighter rose gold for the same colour as the darker one? I'll definitely have a look for you. Aaron's coming to bring me a new tea, so we'll never know if Groot would poke me in the eye or not. Hang on, Bev.
I can leave Groot.
No, take Groot because the tea is slightly cold now. Can you see a natural...
Natural what?
Ah, there it is. It's right in front of me.
It's a bird.
It didn't sound like a bird then. Oh gosh. So I'm just having a look for you. I do, Paula, yes. So all my jewellery is listed on the website with the material. So most of my items are 95 silver. So if you read the description on the website under the item, it will say. But I do believe at the moment that I think all my cages are, but do double check. Emma, I don't actually have a shade to match that one just yet. If you're happy to wait, I can pop you on a waiting list to match that shade. Or if there's a different shade you'd like to go for, I can try and grab one of those for you. I can definitely try to match the lighter one. Would you like to keep the darker one then, or would you still like to swap that out? Let me have a look here. Thank you, Bab. just going to look in the other pot again. Keep the darker one instead of the blurple. Yep, of course. I thought so, because it's such a beautiful colour, that dark one. Would you still like that on the fitting instead, or would you prefer to keep that one as a loose one? Oh, so I'm just going to move your one up a little bit. Oh, I don't know if I can match this one as well. I'm just going to have another look here, because this is the... Just going to see what I can get which is close to it. I'm determined. I want to find one. Let me just have a look. Ooh. Okay, so that one there is extremely similar, but he is slightly smaller. That one there again, very similar, but slightly smaller. That one there is similar to that one, but he's smaller. Okay, so let me show you. So your original ones are going to be in line with the blurple. Okay, so your original ones are in line with the blurple. So these two here are the same shade, but as you can see, there's definitely different sizes. Again with the darker one, however with the darker one, this is slightly lighter, so it's not an exact matching colour there. So possibly pop that one away and that one away. So the question is, are you happy with those two, even though they're different sizes? So if I cover those up, what do you think? So I'm not going to touch those actually, just until we know. That's perfect. Okay, so what we'll do then is these two I added in. Taking this one away. You'd like to have those two for the earrings, and you'd like a lobster fitting on your darker one. Perfect, Emma. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, my lovely. So if I bring you back up with the lobster fitting, that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, or go to the email address that's on the order form. And then whenever you're ready, let me know what earrings you would like, and then I can book those in for you as well. Okay, I've got that down for you. Emma, I hope you're happy with that then, and we'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. I'm sorry I couldn't find the colours straight away. I just really wanted to try and match them because they were such stunning colours. Up next today is Carol Gale. Carol, are you here? I have updated the order list on the page, guys. So if you have, I am also still trying to update the order list as we go as well. So if you have ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts you are on the page. If not, I'll pop it in the comments in just a second as well. So we've got Carol, and including Carol, that's 4 people on the order list. So there's definitely space available today if you would like to order. And I'll update the order list as we go. Carol, hello my lovely. So let's go down, and you have got a scoop as well. So again, same rules as everyone else. We're going to mix the scoop 3 times. On the 3rd time, we're going to pour it into the dish. Good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. Now, is there anything in particular that you're hoping for? Any colour or category? There's not a gold with that one. There's a lot of pearls in here. So if we start counting, your blurples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 blurples. I can do that, my lovely. If you include it in the additional comments, 100% I can do that. Your yellows, Carol, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows. Your black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black cherry. Your greens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. And then your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pink. So pink takes the lead there with your 12 pink. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 coral. And then your blue are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 blue. So Carol, you have got 7 blurple, 5 yellow, 8 black cherry, 9 green, 12 pink, 15 coral and 8 blue, which means your winner is the coral. With 12 coral, you have got to pick any charm off the website, which comes with 1 oyster opening. Now, these can be any of the normal charms, the crystal charms, the monthly deal charms if they've already been opened, so not the pre-booked ones, but all of the others. The birthstone charms, so any charms on the website which has 1 oyster opening, you can choose from. Okay, so again, if you know what charm you would like, I can book that in for you now. If not, that's absolutely fine. You can email me your choice across, and then we can still do your oyster opening now for you. So let me bring you back up. Is that the Twit Twoo charm? I have a feeling that autocorrect might have gone on there. So I'll just pop that in the comments. Is that the one you would like, the Twit Twoo? Yes, it was. I thought so, Carol. I'm getting used to, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm learning to try to read autocorrects now. Because it does happen an awful lot, which is nobody's fault. It happens to me daily. Yes, that's the one. Perfect. Let me book that in for you then. So that comes with one oyster opening. Which oyster would you like, Carol? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What cup have I got now? So you tell me. I'm going to show you the back of the cup and you guys see if you can guess what it is, and then I'll show you what it is after the oyster opening. That's the back of the mug. Who can guess what that is? So, mystery oyster, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for at all? And let's go down. So, double pop there. Oh my gosh, we've had 4 complete different answers there. 5 different answers to each other. Okay, so in your oyster, Carol, there's your mother of pearl. So many guesses. Right, and in here I can see straight away 3 gorgeous pearls there. 1, 2, 3. Note there is a 4th as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 pearls there. There's no more in that one. Carol, you are quadding. Okay, so 4 pearls in that oyster, and they're all darker shades. We've got a dark purple, a dark green, a TARDIS blue, and a darker burgundy red, almost black cherry. What do you think to these, Carol? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. Now, I'll need to know which one you'd like to go on your charm. All the other pearls are yours to keep. If you're not happy with these, I can, of course, swap them for you. The darker purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Dark green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. I may have put the pearl picker away with the butterfly trays. My mission this week will be to find said pearl picker. I'll let you guys know when I find it. It might even be in like an oyster bag or something. It could literally be anywhere. You're happy with those and you'd like to have blue on the charm. Perfect, Carol. Let me pop these in here for you. And then I'll write down blue on your charm. Brilliant. Okay, Carol, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. You're very, very welcome. I can confirm we did have a couple of correct guesses on the mug. I will show you It is indeed Alice in Wonderland. And she even has, let me show you if I can show you, the bow on top as well. She's even got her bow like on top of the mug. She's got a very big forehead piece. But she's lovely. Alice in Wonderland. Bless her. Right. Up next today is Julie Wyndham. Julie, are you here? Could you not, Saskia? I find that it's okay for me personally, as I have had a drink out of this one. Julie, hello. So Julie, you have got a scoop as well. So again, we'll mix it 3 times. On the 3rd scoop, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Is there a certain colour or category that you'd be hoping for at all? So good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, and 3. So here are all your pearls to start with. There is no gold in that one. Julie, you're hoping for earrings. Excuse me. Okay, so hoping for earrings. Good luck, my lovely. Blurples first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 blurples to start with. So quite a good number there to start with. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, running down the front there. 9 yellows. Black cherries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And the green are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So drawing with the blurples there, both with 12. Moving on to your next one, which are the pinks. We've got 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7. Your coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then last but not least, your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we have got a draw on our hands, Julie. You've got 12 blurple, 9 yellow, 7 black cherry, 12 green, 7 pink, 8 coral and 7 blue. So it's between the blurple and the green. Now that is, green is any pendant off the website with 1 oyster opening, and the blurple is any bracelet off the website with 1 oyster opening. Okay, so you get to pick between a pendant or a bracelet. Which one would you like? What colour is for what? So it is on the website, but I'll just go through it quickly. So black cherry is for a bracelet, green is for a pendant, blue is for earrings, and coral is for a charm. Blurple is for a bracelet, pink is for a pendant, yellow is for earrings. Julie, you'd like to go for a bracelet. Perfect. Let me make a note of that. So your bracelet will have 1 oyster opening then. Do you know what bracelet you would like to have now, or would you like to contact me at a later date just to let me know, and then I can book that in for you? We can definitely do your oyster opening for that now though. So which type of oyster would you like, my lovely? Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Mystery and donate. Okie dokie. So is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? Let's go down. Good luck, Julie. So your mystery oyster, you've got a softer pop there. Okay, so in here, there's your mother of pearl. There's no pearls on that side. And I can see you've got a darker pearl straight away. Let me have a squidge in here as well for you, Julie. There's no more in that one. That dark bit there is just the oyster tail. So you've got a darker pearl. I'm just going to dry him up before I confirm what colour he is, because he's definitely got silver to him. I just need to see if he's got an undertone or not. He does. So he is a base silver with a slight tone of chocolates going through him as well. So a silver chocolate here. You'd like to have the Ellie bracelet. Of course, I'll book that in for you. So with the silver chocolate then, would you like that one on the jewellery? If so, that's perfect. If not, I can swap him for you. Also, with the Ellie bracelet, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery, so that is an option as well. The silver chocolate here is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. So, Ellie bracelet, that's booked in for you. So, I'll need to know pearl on or off, and if on, what colour you'd like. And actually, even if off, we can swap the pearls around as well. Switch to a sea green. Okay. Pearl on, brilliant. Let's have a look at this sea green here. Would you be happy with that one? Yes, okie dokie. So if I bring you back up here, I'll write that down for you. So we're going to have sea green on the jewellery. Perfect. Julie, I hope you're happy with that then. You're very welcome, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. That's safe up there for you. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and up next then today is Janet Perling. Janet, are you here? Julie, you're very, very welcome. Jan, hello, my lovely. Let me mark that you're here as well. Hoping for a pendant. Okay, so you do have a scoop, so let's go down. Again, let's make it so it's more centre. So we're going to scoop 3 times. On the third one, we'll pop it into the dish for you. So fingers crossed and good luck. 1, 2, and 3. No gold one there that I can see. So fingers crossed, hoping for that pendant. Let's start counting for you. So your Blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 Blurple. The yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 yellow. Black cherry, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black cherry. Your greens, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens. With your pinks, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pink. So that is, let's just run down the front there. 11 pink is the leader so far there. With your corals, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then last but not least, your blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that means you've got 9 Blurple, 6 yellow, 4 black cherry, 8 green, 11 pink, 10 coral, 10 blue. So you're winning with 11 pink, which is a pendant off the website with 1 opening, Jan. So that means you've got what you was hoping for, my lovely. I hope you're happy with that. So we'll do your 1 oyster opening now. Do you know what pendant you would like? If so, I can book that in for you. If not, it's not a problem. You can let me know at a later date and I can book it in then. If you get the golden pearl, you get to pick any item off the website, no matter how many oysters it comes with and no matter the price. So you basically get to pick absolutely anything. You're not confined to a certain category or to the amount of oysters or anything like that. So, but it's still completely your choice as to what it is. Whoop whoop. Happy. And can you have the moon's gift? Let me have a look for you. I'm sure that will be fine. As I always say, if you guys can see it on the website, it means that it is in stock. Moon's gift. So is that the cage pendant one? Just confirm for me, is that the Moon's Gift cage pendant? Yes, perfect. And there we go, I've got that booked in for you. So with that one then, which oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? That's a lot easier to drink from than Groot. It sounds so strange. Mystery and donate. Okay, so let's get this open. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for, Jan? And if we go back down again, good luck, my lovely. Your mystery oyster. Double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a couple of pearls in there. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Janet, you are quadding, which actually with a cage pendant is perfect because it means that you've got these 4 pearls already that you'll be able to swap and change around in that cage at home. So let me pop the pearls in here and we can go through the colours for you. We've got a dark silver, a darker Cadbury purple, an apple green and a TARDIS blue. What do you think to these? Excuse me. So dark silver, darker Cadbury purple, apple green and a TARDIS blue. If I run them through the board for you, the silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Cadbury purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Oh, I can't pick him back. There we go. He is a 7. The apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Oh, bless you, Jan. Well, what do you think to these colours? If you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's going to be completely up to you. What do you think? Are you happy with those colours? If so, that's perfect. If not, I can swap them for you. We swap the silver and the apple green for a bright yellow and a bridal white. Silver and apple green for sunshine yellow here. That one's a nice bright yellow. And then a bridal white as well. Okay, if you have a little look at these for me, let me know if you'll be happy with these shades here. So I've taken away those 2 and I've added in the yellow and the white. I'm just going to bring you back up. If you're not happy with those, let me know. I can get some different shades for you. But we're definitely happy with the blue and the purple. Perfect, very happy, brilliant. Okay, and you're very welcome, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next today is Lisa Sando. Lisa, are you here? Lisa, hello. Lisa, my lovely, you've got 1 oyster opening, plus you've got 2 scoops. So what we're going to do is we're going to do your first scoop, see what your prize is. Then we'll do the second scoop, see what the prize is, and then we'll do all of the oyster openings together at the end. I hope that's okay. So let's go down. Bless you, Hayley. Well, thank you for watching. Okay, so Lisa, with your first scoop, I'm going to mix it 3 times. On the 3rd time, we're going to pop it into the dish for you and count out what you have. So good luck, my lovely. Is there a certain category, 1, or colour pearl you're hoping for? 2, and 3. Lisa, you have got the golden pearl. Ah, you have got the golden pearl, my lovely. So what that means is you get to pick any item of jewelry off the website, no matter the value or how many oysters it comes with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a quick count through of the rest of these, just because with the golden pearl we don't know how many oysters you're going to need, because obviously it depends what you're going to pick, because you've got the choice obviously from the jewelry on the website. So I've put the link in there, so hopefully are you able to have a look at the website whilst I count these out, obviously still on here as well, and then that way you can have a look. Now if you don't know, that's absolutely fine. What we can do is we can continue your opening, and then those oyster openings I could book you in for another night for once you know what you'd like, if that makes sense. But I'll give you a moment. So while I'm counting these out, that might, if it's not enough time though, that's absolutely fine. So we've definitely got the gold pearl there. So your blurples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is almost like what would you have got, but then you don't have to stick to this at all. So 11 there. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 yellows. Your black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 green. Pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 pink. Coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the blue is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 11 blurple, 10 yellow, 5 black cherry and 14 green, 7 pink, 10 coral and 5 blue. So you would have had green as the winner, so you would have had any pendant off the website. However, you have got the gold, my lovely. Lisa, have you managed to have a look through? Do you know what you would like? If not, again, that's absolutely fine. We can, because I don't want to rush you as well, so if we can put you in so you can have a proper look through, and then we can do those oyster openings once you've chosen, if that makes sense. I'm just going to go back down because some people like watching the pour back in, if you like. So the gold pearls at the back there, you'll see it going in near the pinks. There it goes. What do you think? Are you back, Lisa? Can you have the cascade earrings with the gold? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Would you like me to book that in for you? Cascade earrings. They are definitely in stock, so if you're happy with those, I can put those as your first scoop prize. Cascade earrings. Oh, let me just book them in on here as well. Yes, please. Perfect. So that's those there are booked in. So they come with 6 oyster openings. So we'll, like I said, I'll do those all together at the end if that's okay. So if we move on to your second scoop, and then we'll go from there. So second scoop then, it's the same thing. So we're going to do 3 mixes. On the third mix, we'll pop it in here and count out to see what you have. So good luck again. Would there be any category or colour that you'd be hoping for this time? Good luck. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I don't see a gold on this one. But Lisa, let's start counting them out. So with the blurples, you're prepared for anything except another gold. Oh, bless you. So I'm guessing you got all your choices ready apart from the gold choice. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm sorry for springing that on you. But right, let's count these out. Your blurples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. I'm just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12. And it just popped back in there. 12 blurple to start with. That's a good number there to start with. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellows. With your, oh, only 2 black cherry. I think that's the lowest number we've had come out any time we've played, today or Friday. Wow. Okay, with your green, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. So your blurple are still in the lead here. Your pinks, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we now have a draw between the blurple and the pink. Moving on to your coral, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coral. And then your blue, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. So your choices, or your colours are 12 blurple, 9 yellow, 2 black cherry, 8 green, 12 pink, 10 coral and 10 blue. So 12 blurple and 12 pink, which means you get to choose between. Blurple is a bracelet with 1 oyster opening, and pink is a pendant with 1 oyster opening. So you get to pick between a bracelet and a pendant. Which one would you like? So you've got your earrings already. Would you like a bracelet or a pendant with your second scoop? I'm just going to bring you up so I can write this down once you let me know. So you don't need to know the item now if you don't, obviously if you don't know it, but I will need that choice. They both come with 1 oyster openings either way, but it's just so I know. Can you have the leaf pendant? Of course you can. Leaf pendant. Now I'm going to pop the link in here just because I do have a lot of different leaf items. Is it this one? So this one is the exact name, leaf pendant. Now I'm just asking just because I don't want to get it wrong. So just confirm, is it that one there? Is that correct? Yes, okay, perfect. So if I book that in there for you, that means you've got 6, 7, 8 oyster openings altogether. So 8 oysters. Do you know what 8 oysters you would like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You can have all 8 the same, you can have different, it's completely up to you. We do still have openings available today if anybody would like to order. And if you win a pendant, can you pick a cage? Yes, you can. So if you win a pendant, you can pick a normal pendant, cage pendant, crystal pendant. So any of the pendants on the website. Can you have mystery and donate your shells, Lisa? Of course you can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I'm just going to open these up. So colour wise, you can let me know today on the live what colours you'd like and obviously what ones you'd like where. Or you can take a screenshot and email me your choice across. With the cascade earrings, I will need to know what colours you'd like at the top, the middle and the bottom. Now that's if obviously you're having matching both sides. If you'd then like 6 different colours, so 3 colours on this side and 3 colours on this side, that's absolutely fine as well. But I'd need to know what 3 colours, top, middle and bottom on each side that way. Okay, so if they're matching the same, it's fine, just top, middle and bottom. If they're completely different, I need to know that information as well. I hope that makes sense, my lovely. So if we go down for your 8 oysters, would there be certain colours that you're hoping for here? Mystery oyster number 1. Quite a nice sharp pop there. Ooh, okay, so first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away a beautiful set of 3 colours here. And if we have a squidge, your first oyster, Lisa, you have triples. So you've got 3 pearls from your first oyster. So if I just dry these up for you, you have got a burgundy red, a purple and a chocolate pearl there. They're actually going down in size as well. So red is smallest at the top and then getting larger, but burgundy red, purple and the chocolate. Lisa, you're hoping for gunmetal shades. Okay, perfect. So good luck, my lovely. So that's your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. So again, mystery oyster. Now this one already does have, I don't think you can see, it's got like a split in it there. So yeah, this shell may fall apart as we open him up. So that because of that, that was a softer pop. And in here, I see now. I see why, because it's got a ridge on that inside section. That's why it had that split there. So there's a little bit of flesh there, but we can see there's no pals. However, on this side, you are twinning. And look at those stunning, larger, beautifully brighter TARDIS blue pals there. There's no more in that one. So I'm just going to dry those up for you. Now these do look very, very similar in shade and size there. Oh, actually, so just as I said that, I think this one on this side may be just a touch lighter, just a touch, but there's definitely not a lot in it at all. Definitely larger compared to your first 3 pals. Moving on to oyster number 2. Again, there's a slight split in this shell here, so hopefully, oh, beautiful pop though with him. And in here, there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see there's no pals there. And Lisa, in here, I can definitely see another 3 pals. So 1, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's no more in that one. Again, those dark bits there, I should say, are just the tail. Okay, so quinting, you are quinting, which means you've got 5 pals in that oyster. So far, only multiple pals have come out. Now, I am actually just going to readjust because we've still got quite a lot of pearls to go, oysters to go, sorry, and a lot of pearls already. So from your quinting oyster, you've got a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple. I can definitely see more purple in him, especially when he's already next to the blues there. You've got a darker chocolate, a bright pink, an apple green, and a autumn peach. Okay, perfect. Moving on to your 4th oyster. Softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. I can see in here, you have got a blurple pearl. So again, blurple is a mix between blue and purple. Now, if I hold it up in between your TARDIS blue and your lighter blurple over here, you'll sort of see it's right in between. It's in between the blue and the purple, so that's why in some lights it will look more purple, in some lights it will look more blue. I'm going to pop your single pearls on this side over here just so you can see them. So we'll sort of keep them separate just to go through, and that makes it slightly easier if you'd like to do any swaps as well. So moving on to your next 4 oysters. So in here, mystery oyster again, double pop there. Oh, there we go. So again, this one, I can see 2 pearls down here. But this one's got a pearl blister on this side. It makes it slightly harder to open when there's a pearl blister, just because I have to get the knife along this inner edge. But we can definitely see that there's no pearls on that side. And like I said, I can see 2 pearls nestled in the corner there. 3, 4. Lisa, oh my gosh. You are quadding. It is your lucky night, my lovely. You found the gold pearl and you've got 4 out of 5 multiple oysters here. Okay, so first pearl from your quadding oyster is a 2-tonal purple. So lilac and lavender purple, which is a lighter and then slightly brighter shades there with that purple. You've got a coral, a 2-tonal gold, so let me just get him focused again. Sorry, I didn't realise it went out. I thought that was a spider then. Oh, it's not, it's the part bit of seaweed, if you like. greenery. There we go. Okay, so two-tonal gold, so pastel and then brighter gold, and then this one here is a darker silvery gunmetal grey. So two-tonal purple, coral, two-tonal gold, and darker silver. Your next oyster, we're going to run out of room in the sand in a moment. You've got a softer pop there. Oh, and a runaway pearl. Let me bring him back. So you've got an apple green runaway pearl there. There's your mother of pearl. And if I have a squidge in here, 2, 3, you have triples. You've got 3 pearls in that oyster. Wow, 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 wow. You're going to have a beautiful selection to choose from. Now I'm just going to move your single pearl over to the corner just so I've got room to show you these. You've got a two-tonal purple again, so lighter and darker shades. Now I'm actually going to say this is a two-tonal blurple just because again in different lights he can look more blue and then look more purple. You've got a two-tonal yellow, which is a sunshine and a lemon yellow, so you can see lighter and then brighter areas around that pearl. And then you've got a two-tonal apple green, so it's a base pastel green, but you can see brighter, darker green spots. There's not a lot of them, but they are spotted, dotted around. Okay, so two-tonal blurple, two-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow, and then a two-tonal apple green. Moving on to your last 2 oysters. Now I will go through all of these again for you, okay? So you don't need to sort of remember them. I'll go through them again. Your next oyster. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. If I turn this around, you are quinting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are quinting again for a second time. Now let me just dry these up for you. Slightly similar colours to your first set. What I'm going to do, because of that, I'm just going to move your quads up here, and then I can put your new quints under your old ones so you can see. So you've got a blurple, so this is a darker blurple to what you had before. Okay, so you've got a blurple. Now this is a chocolate and olive green pearl. So before you had a chocolate, this one has got olive green. Oh, sorry, let me just get it focused. So this one's got that gorgeous olive green overtone to him. We do have another pink, we do have another apple green, and a brighter autumn peach. So very, very, very similar shades there. The first 2 are different. The rest of them are slightly different tones, but very, very similar shades there, which may be helpful, may not be helpful. If you liked those. Then let's move on to your last oyster, then I'll go through it all again for you, Lisa. I'm just thinking about the measuring. See if I can go fast again today. So last oyster. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, an apple green. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I dry this up for you and pop him in here as well. So out of your 8 oysters, you had 2 oysters which just had 1 pearl in, 2 triples, 1 twins, 1 quad, and 2 quints. So if we go through all of these for you, you've got a blurple and an apple green with your single pearls. You've then got at the very top, your triple is a two-tonal blurple, two-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow, and then that two-tonal apple green. Beneath that, you've got a two-tonal lilac and lavender pearl, a coral, two-tonal gold, and then the dark silver. Your another triple is a burgundy red, dark purple, and a chocolate. And then you're twinning with TARDIS blue pearls. Quint number 1 is a lighter blurple chocolate pink, so brighter pink, apple green, and autumn peach. And then quint number 2 is a darker blurple, a chocolatey with an olive green overtone, pink, apple green, and autumn peach. Now, what do you think to these, Lisa? There's so much choice here. Now, like I said before, I definitely need to know what 6 pearls go on the earrings, and then also the placement of those pearls, so the top, the middle, and the bottom. I'd need to know what pearl colour you'd like on your leaf pendant, and then of course what pearl you'd like on your other item as well. Now, if you'd like some time to think about it, you can take a screenshot of these and then you can email me your choices across, or we can of course decide now. And then of course, if you're not happy with any of these colours, we can swap them for you as well. Again, we can either do that for you now, or you can take a screenshot and we can do it over email. That's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to start measuring these, and then obviously whenever you're ready, let me know and we can go through. So single pearls first. Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an runaway 8.5. Single apple greens, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Can we use the TARDIS blues for the earrings? Of course we can. So first colour on, so with the blues for the earrings, we still need another 4 pearls. Okay, so 2 blues, what other 4 pearls would you like? I'm going to carry on measuring and then just keep firing at me what you'd like to do, and then I'll rearrange the pearls accordingly as to what your choices are. Okay, the triple is apple green two-tonal, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the two-tonal purple blurples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Excuse me. The quad dark silvers, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal golds, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the two-tonal purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Moving on to your next triple, which is the chocolate, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Moving on to the TARDIS blue twins, so we're going to pop these on the earrings for you. So I just need the other 4 colours for the earrings, and then of course the placements for them. So twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well, so they are measuring the same size there. Moving on to the quints, quint number 1, the blurple purple, which is the lighter of the 2, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Your hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a runaway. Not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, He's an 8.5. Quint number 2, the darker of the blurples, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. The chocolate olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Your apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Sorry about that. Okay, so you'd like to swap the pinks for brighter blues, kind of baby blues. Swap 2 of the apple greens for brighter whites. So the TARDIS blues on the top, brighter blues in the middle, and whites at the bottom. If that, so it kind of fades. Does that make sense? Yes. Now I will say that these blues are 8.5, so they are larger pearls. So if we did it that way, we'd go largest pearl at the top and they'd get slightly smaller, like a waterfall effect. So the pearls would get slightly smaller. If you prefer smallest at the top, we could flip it and have the white at the top, then getting gradually darker. So I'll place it in the sand and then you can let me know how it looks and what you'd like to do, if that makes sense. Just because with those blues being larger, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find all 8.5s, especially with the whites, if we match them. Does that make sense? So to start with, let's swap the pinks for blues and 2 apple greens for whites. Oh, Alison, you didn't have to do that, but that's very kind of you. Thank you. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking for 2. Very similar. Okay, those 2 are slightly different, but I'm just going to pop them there because I've got another pot and I'm just going to see if I can... Actually, saying that, I've just looked in here and there's beautiful blues in here, so I can I would replace them. So I'm just going to get a couple of blues out. And whatever I take out, I will replace with the same colour. So, yeah, I think that's better. So let me pop these here. Those 2. So I've taken 2 out and adding 2 back in again. And then bridal whites. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in order, Lisa, just so you can see them. Okay, so those 2. So if I move your autumn peaches over here, we said blue at the top, so let's level it out. So would have your white at the bottom. We'd then have these blues, if you're happy with that shade. You'd then have these ones here. What do you think to those? Now I've gone for as similar in size as I can, so they do still go slightly down in size but I don't think it's going to be massively obvious, especially when they're in the earrings. So the questions are, Lisa, are you happy with those shades? So with the blues and the whites there that I've added in. And if you are happy with those shades, are you happy with the overall look? So dark, then light, then white in that order. So darkest blue at the top, going down. Can we flip it but the pearls are perfect? Of course. So just to confirm, having it this way round. So whites at the top, lighter blues in the middle, darker blues at the bottom. So that does make it, so you can see it just ever so slightly gets larger as you go. So it's that way round. So just cover those ones up. So you're happy with that? Yeah. Okay. So if I'm just going to take those away, then you can see what pearls you've got left as well. Oh, and then I can write this down. So we're going to have at the top, we've got white. In the middle, we've got the lighter icy blues. And then at the bottom, we've got the darker TARDIS blues. Perfect. So that still means we need to have a pearl for your pendant, your leaf pendant, and then a pearl for your other item of jewellery as well. So here are your pearls here. What do you think? What would you like to do? Gold on the rose quartz. Perfect. Again, I'm just going to take it away just because you've chosen that one, so I've popped it in the different bag. And swap the yellow for a darker green for the leaf pendant. Okay, so take away the yellow and I'm just going to move these two up here again to make the space to show you. So, oh, that's a nice dark green there. What do you think to that one? Perfect. Okay, so now I just need you to confirm if you're happy with the rest of these colours or if you would like to swap any of these. So all of these pearls are yours, obviously to keep. I just put dark keep. Dark green. Just confirm for me if you're happy with these colours, and if not, you can swap them. Okay, so I can sort of place them. They've gone a little bit everywhere now, haven't they? But let's see what we can do. Then we had this one. Oh. And then the oddballs on the end. There we go. I prefer them when I can line them up. So are you happy with these colours, or would you like to swap any of them? Can we swap the peaches for another darker blue and another dark green, and then we're done? Of course. So darker greens like this time. So that was, we can either go like darker, or I'll show you two different greens, just because the last green was sort of quite a bright darker green. So if I show you a sea green and a darker olivey green that I've got available, then hopefully you'll be able to pick from one of those. And then a TARDIS blue I've got over here. Okay, so just confirm if you're happy with that blue there. And then with the greens, so we've got this green and then a dark sea green. Which one of those would you prefer? And if not any, let me know what way to go, like lighter or darker, and then I can have a look for you. Sea green, perfect. The swap pot, Joe, yes, I sorted it out at the last week, so literally the only swaps I've got are tonight's and Friday's swaps. But then of course I've got all of the pearls in the scoop that technically once the scoop is over I would have to sort out to pop in there. So just confirm for me. And you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the loose pearls? Of course I can. So is that all of the loose pearls, or would you like to pick certain colours? All of them. Okie dokie. So if I bring you back up again, and I'm just going to pop these in here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hoop fittings. The invoice for the hoop fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Loose on hoop fittings. Okay. Perfect. Lisa, I hope you're happy with that then. To confirm, on the cascade earrings, you've got the top, the whites, the middle, the lighter blues, the bottom you've got the darker blues. On your leaf pendant you've got that darker green, and then on the quartz pendant you've got the two-tonal gold, and then you'd like to have the loose on hoop fittings. You're very, very welcome, Lisa. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay, and up next today is Paula Price. Paula, are you here? Paula, you're here as well. Hello, my lovely. So you have got a scoop if we go down. What we're going to do is we're going to mix 3 times, and on the third one we'll pop your scoop into the dish. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for, Paula? And good luck, my lovely. So 1, 2 and 3. So I don't see a gold there. If I pop it down, we're going to start counting them out for you, Paula. If we start with your blurples, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blurples there. With your yellows, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellows. Paula, you like dark green or peacock colours? Okay. With your black cherries, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 black cherries is the one to beat so far. Your greens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 green. So we've got a new leader with the greens now. With your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pinks there. Your corals, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and it looks like you've got a lot of blues as well. So blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So your blues came in at first place, if you like. So you've got 4 blurple, 6 yellow, 10 black cherry and 14 green, 10 pink, 10 coral, 15 blue. So blue is the winner, and blue means that you get to have or to pick any earrings off the website which have 2 oyster openings. Okay, so what we'll do is we will definitely do your 2 oyster openings now for you. And then if you know what earrings you would like, I can book those in for you now. If you'd like to have a look through the website and pick your earrings, then let me know once you've made your choice. That's absolutely fine. And then you can email me and I can book those in for you at a later date. But no matter what, we can do the 2 oyster openings now. Okay, so what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And then, like I say, if you know what earrings you would like, that's perfect. I'll book them in for you. If not, that's absolutely fine. And you can email me. But we'll still do the oyster openings now. So you've got mystery oysters, which are mix of all colours, or because you've said you like dark green or peacock colours, I'd also suggest the Nunu rainbow oysters, just because that's where you're most likely to find the darker greens and those sort of peacock tones. So you'd find them either in either the mystery or the Nunu rainbow bag. So which one would you like to go for? Or even you can go for one of each. Can you have the dotted hoop earrings? You can indeed. Let me just have a look for you. Perfect. Blue, you get earrings off the website with one oyster, no, with 2 oyster openings, Cindy. I choose the oyster. Okay, so I'd possibly then go for 2 of the New rainbow oysters, just because they've got those sorts of tones in that you've said you'd be looking for. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain, oh, and we've seen what colours you're hoping for. So would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Now, if you're not happy with the colours that come out, we can swap them for you. Okay, so we'll see what comes out first, and then we'll go from there. So, New rainbow oysters. Let's go down. Donate the shells. Perfect. Thank you ever so much. So, Paula, oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. Oh, and running backwards there, we've got a darker, and you're twinning. Twinning with darker chocolate toned pearls here. Let me dry them up for you. So twinning with gorgeous deep chocolate shades to start with, Paula. Moving on to your oyster number 2, which again is your New rainbow oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning for a second time. There's no more in that one. Now in here you're twinning with chocolate olive green twins. So it's this gorgeous shade of like an olive green overtone to them. Okay, so if I hold these up as well so you can see, so you can definitely see that green there, especially when the other chocolate twins are above them as well. So what do you think to these, Paula? We'll definitely need to know what 2 pearls you'd like to have on the jewellery. And if you're not happy with any of these, we can swap one or all of them for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I run them through the board for you. Chocolate twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Chocolate twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So the first chocolates are measuring different sizes. Moving on to olive green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And olive green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. So again, they are measuring the same size. Paula, what do you think and what would you like to do? Do I have peacock colours? So I've got the purpley tones, but the peacock sort of oil slicks where it's one pearl and it changes in between colours, I don't have at the moment. There is a waiting list for those shades. Okay, however, like I say, if you prefer the purples and like sea greens, I would say are peacocky colours. You can have those as individual coloured pearls, if that makes sense. And then you'd like to swap the chocolate for real darker greeny shades. Sorry, I thought they were the same, but they're just slightly different shades. No, those two are the same. Or sea green. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to show you dark green and sea green, and then that way you can have a little look and then you can decide which one you prefer. I'm just going to put the olive green to the side as well, so then you've got a nice line of greens. Okay, so starting with the sea greens here, so brighter sea green colour. The middle ones are green, they look very dark on camera. They do have a gorgeous overtone of a dark green, and then you've got your olive greens on the end. It may actually be easier to show them in a line. Okay, so which ones do you prefer? So I'm just going to get it focused again for you, Paula. There you go. If I hold it like that, where the shadow isn't catching it, you can definitely see the darker greens with the green there as well. I would agree, Kelly. Yeah. You'd like to have the sea green and the olive green, so I'll take the darker green away. What do I think would look best on the earrings? I think because the earrings don't have any colour on them themselves, like they are a silver earring, I think that the colour of the pearls on them is completely personal preference. I personally, green is my favourite colour, so either of these I'd be ecstatic with. So it's completely up to you what colour you would prefer. The olive green are slightly larger, but again, with the earrings that you've chosen, the pearls actually dangle just beneath the earrings. So it doesn't matter on the size of the earrings. They sort of, because they dangle, they're not placed against the jewellery. So the size doesn't impact them, if that makes sense. So it is completely on what shade you prefer the look of to have on those earrings. Sea green for the earrings, and then olive greens as your loose pearls. Perfect. Lots of people have chosen the sea greens and said they would pick them as well. Okay, Paula, I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. Let me just write this down. So we're going to have sea green on there. Okay. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And up next today is Fatima Rahman. Fatima, are you here? There is Joan. However, if you would like to order, please let me know before doing so, just because at the moment Fatima's the last person on the order list. So if you would like to order, let me know before you sort of go and do so, just so I don't end the live, because I'd hate for you to go and order and then I've sort of ended and you'd have to wait until Tuesday. Unless, of course, you don't mind having the opening on Tuesday, then that's absolutely fine. So, Fatima, are you here? If anyone can see Fatima Rahman, please comment on her comment for me. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Fatima, if you're here, possibly type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see as well. Same, Paula. As long as the order here hasn't shipped out, you can add to it. So as long as so when you order on the website, you can have the option to make that an account on the website. When you log onto the account, you can see your past orders. So you'll see if it's opened or closed. If it's closed, it means that it's been sent out and you can't add to it. If it's open, it means that you can add to it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Fatima, hello, hello, hello. Fatima, my lovely, you have got a 3 oyster openings and a scoop. So what we'll do is we'll do your scoop first and then we'll do all of your oysters together at the end, if that's okay with you, my lovely. So just because you haven't said to me yet, just confirm that's okay. Just because I've seen you just commented to somebody else, but just confirm that you know that this is your opening. I'd hate to go ahead and not realising it's your turn. Yep, that's perfect, Fatima. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix it 3 times. On the 3rd scoop, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Is there a certain category or colour pearl that you're hoping for? Good luck, my lovely. So 1, 2, and 3. I can't see a golden pearl there as of yet. So if we pop that down, I'm going to start counting. So your blurples to start with, we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blurples. So good number to start with there. Possibly a bracelet, but you're not too fussed. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and then fingers crossed for possibly a bracelet though. Your yellows, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellows. So your blurple is still in the lead. Your black cherries, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we've got a new leader in the greens. So 11 there. With your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 pink. Your coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coral. And then your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, Fatima, you have got 10 blurple, 9 yellow, 5 black cherry, 11 green, 7 pink, 7 coral and 6 blue. So 11 green means green is the winner. So you have got to pick, your choice is a pendant off the website which has 1 oyster opening. So we'll do the oyster opening now for you, Fatima. If you know what pendant you would like, you can let me know and I can book it in now for you. If you'd like some time to have a look into it, we can still do the oyster opening now, but then you just email me your pendant choice across whenever you're ready. Now, a pendant means you can choose from the normal pendants, cage pendants, crystal pendants, as long as they've got the 1 oyster opening with them. So I hope you're happy with that. Let me just write that down. So we've got pendant there. So with that then, so you've got 4 oyster openings altogether. What 4 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? There is the link, my lovely. Mystery and donate. Nope, that's Nunu. Mystery and donate. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Fatima? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, bless you, my lovely. Okay, so what we'll do is obviously we'll open up the oysters. I've wrote down that it's the pendant. So then you can email me whenever you've had a look through. Let me know what you'd like. And then we can even pick the colours in the email as well if you would like to, because sometimes the colour of the pearl can change depending on what pendant you pick, can't it? Or we can do it tonight, so it's completely up to you. So if we go down for your first oyster opening then, don't mind what colours you're getting. Okay, softer pop there. Oh, and a runaway straight away with a blurple. There's your mother of pearl. And then in here, I can also see 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3. That dark bit there is just the oyster tail. So your first oyster, you have got triples. You've got 3 pearls in that oyster, my lovely. So you've got a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple. 2-tonal yellow, so you've got gorgeous lighter and then slightly brighter areas to the yellow. And you've got an apple green as well. So beautiful, brighter spring colours there. Moving on to oyster number 2, Fatima. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, blue has run away there, and there's your mother of pearl. I can also see we've got multiple pearls on this side. And there's no more in that one. What ran away then? Oh, it was that oyster. Okay, so you are quadding. So you have got a TARDIS blue, a darker silver, a darker purple, and a very pastel apple green. Moving on to your next oyster. Now this one is a clapper, so that's that noise we heard. Means that don't need to pop it, and I can actually see the pearl in there already. So if I just pop it down, so there's no pearls on that side. Gorgeous brighter pink pearl coming out there, and there's no more that one in that one, I should say. So we've got a brighter pink single pearl here. I'm just going to pop that at the top. And then one more oyster to go, my lovely. So moving on to your last oyster, which again is a mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a peeper again. You've got a TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. Okay. And this one again is quite a nice sized TARDIS blue. So if I pop the pink at the bottom with the blue, we can see the single pearls there. If I go through your colours again for you, you've got a Blurple, two-tonal yellow and an apple green triple pearl. You've got a TARDIS blue, silver, dark purple and pastel apple green quadding oysters, or quadding pearls. And then you've got a single bright pink and a single TARDIS blue. Now, again, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Or if you would like to, Fatima, just because obviously you're going to have a little chance to go through the website and pick your item. If you'd like any colour swaps, you can let me know in the email as well once you've chosen your item. So we can do it now or we can do it through email. It's completely up to you. Just let me know. So if I start measuring them for you, your Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. The quadding TARDIS blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Quadding silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the pastel apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. The bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the single TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Can we swap the very pale green for the sea green? Of course you can. Most likely we'll have sea green on the pendant, just want to choose it first. Yes, of course, my lovely. So if I grab this sea green here, just let me know if you're happy with this one. And then whenever you pick the pendant and pop me the email over, just confirm in there that that's the colour you'd like as well. So I won't write down now that it's the green on the jewellery, just in case you change your mind. Okay, so are you happy with that one there? And of course with the rest of your pearls that you've got there. Happy with that? Okay, so when you pop me the email over choosing your jewellery, if you could include your 5-digit order invoice number, that would be brilliant, my lovely. Okay, so that's safe on there for you. Thank you, Fatima, for the donations with your shells as well. Oh, there we go. That's safe up there. And like I say, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and up next today is Suzanne Thornburn. Suzanne, are you here? Paula, no. So if you're going to add it on, Paula, if you go through to the checkout, at the checkout there's a box that you'll be able to tick to say that you're adding it onto an additional order. If you don't tick the box, it will charge you postage though, so you do need to make sure you tick that box. Suzanne, hello, my lovely. So you've chosen to have 2 scoops. So what we'll do is we'll do your first scoop, we'll find out what you've got. We'll do your second scoop, and then we'll do all the oysters together at the end, if that's okay. So let's go down. We'll also do your 3 mixes, and then on the 3rd scoop we'll pop it into the dish for you. Suzanne, is there a certain category or colour pearl that you're hoping for? And good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, and 3. I don't see the gold pearl there. Let's pop it down and start counting. Okay, so your blurples first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 blurples to start with. With your yellows, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yellows there. You've chosen options for everything. Oh, perfect. So we'll wait to see what comes out. Your black cherries, you've got 2. With your greens, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 greens. Okay, so green is the new leader so far. Your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pinks. Your coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 coral. And then your blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. So this one was very, very close actually. 10 blurple, 11 yellow, 2 black cherry, 12 green, 9 pink, 10 coral, and 10 blue. So your winner is 12 green there. So green is a pendant from your first scoop. Wendy, I'm not sure I understand the question. What's the difference between the prices being different? I'm not sure I understand, my lovely. Would you be able to elaborate for me? Your first prize, Suzanne, is a pendant. Do you know what pendant you would like? If not, that's absolutely fine. I can carry on, but that means that you've definitely got 1 oyster opening that we can do at the end. And what I can do is I can move straight onto the second scoop and then, oh, okay, no, never mind, we've got the woven moon. Let me double check for you, my lovely. Woven moon pendant. Oh, that's the last one in stock. That is yours, my lovely. So, woven moon pendant. Okay, so you've grabbed the last one in stock there. That's booked in for you. Moving on to your second scoop then. So again, we're going to do a mix of 3, and on the third scoop, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Good luck again. 1, 2, and your third one. So in here, I can't see a gold one here. So let's start counting for you. Your blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blurple. Your yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow. Black cherry, you've got a few more black cherry in this one than before. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black cherry as well. So drawing with your top number so far. Your greens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 green. So 15 greens in the lead. Your pinks up next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pink. Your coral, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coral. And then your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Suzanne, you've got 8 blurple, 9 yellow, 9 black cherry, 15 green, 9 pink, 11 coral and 12 blue. So you've got 15 green, which is a pendant again. So Suzanne, do you have a second pendant pick? If so, that's perfect. Oh, and you're already ready. Always in my heart pendant. Okay, let me just pop that there. I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write this down properly. So always in my heart pendant. Yeah. Okay, that's booked in for you as well. Always in my heart pendant. Perfect. That means you have got 2 oyster openings all together. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? One expand the rainbow, 1 mystery. Donate the shells. Perfect. So mystery and expand the rainbow. I think you're the first person this evening to have an expand the rainbow. Now, are there certain colours you're hoping for? That one had a little bit of juice in it, so I'm a little bit wary about opening him there. So let's go down. Mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So we're going to wait to see what comes out. Okay. Oh, and you've got a runaway there, but 2 and 3. Suzanne, your first oyster, you have triples. You have got 3 pearls in your first oyster. So we've got a darker grape purple, a burgundy red, and a darker chocolate purple. So it's a base chocolate, but he does have a purple overtone. So triple oyster to start with there. Moving on to your expand the rainbow oyster. And the other side. Oh, and in here, 1 and 2, you are twinning with beautifully bright coral pearls here. So 2 oysters and 5 pearls, Suzanne. What do you think to these colours? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So you've got the darker grape purple, burgundy red and a chocolate purple, and then twinning corals as well. If I run them through the board for you, the darker purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Coral number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. And then coral number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So the twins are actually measuring slightly different sizes there. Do I have any two-tonal blues? I've definitely got two-tonal lighter blues, but I don't believe I've got any two-tonal darker blues. I do have two-tonal blurples, but they're more pinky purple tones than bluey tones. So that one's quite interesting. And then we've got so those two are completely different. So I'll show you these two. Light blue's perfect. Perfect. So I've pulled out 2 which are completely different to each other here, just so you can have a little look and have an option to see if any of these are what you're looking for. So number 1 is this one. So this is a base of a lighter blue, but then he's got gorgeous darker areas. So you can see lighter and darker areas here. Now I'm just going to readjust how I'm holding him, just so then you can see it at another angle. So again, lighter and darker areas there. Okay, blue number 2 that I picked up is a base of a brighter icy blue, but then he's got like these darker lines going around him. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to see this. So can you see those darker markings? I'm actually going to try to show you on the pearl board. So if I turn it to the side slightly so you can see, I mean you can see the middle one, it does have them slightly at the top and at the bottom as well. So this is more, like I say, base one colour, but then he's got a few darker lines going. It's quite hard to see on the camera for some reason. Try shade it, see if that helps. No. What do you think to either of those? If not, I can definitely continue looking. The second one for the smaller coral. So to confirm, the one with the lines, I've taken away the smaller coral, and that's the one with the lines going across. If that's correct, that's perfect. And then I'll need to know what jewellery, sorry. Can you see a two-tonal blurple? Of course you can. So again, with the two-tonal blurples, let me see. Oh, that one's very bluey purple actually, so I'll show you that one. And then that's purple pinky. And the others are quite similar to those two. The blue is for Always in My Heart. So the blue with the lines is for Always in My Heart. Now these blurples here, first one is a true blurple, so a mix between blue and purple. However, he is two-tonal, so darker, that dark bit there's just a bit of sand, gorgeous lighter shade, and then back into the darker shade. So as you can see, it transitions nicely, darker into lighter, lighter into darker. Okay, so that's pearl number 1. Pearl number 2 is very purpley pink. Maybe I should come up with a different name for these, but it's like a pinkle pink going into a purple, back into a pink. In fact, I'm just going to readjust it just so you can see. There we go. So purple and pinkle pink. That's pearl number 2. Second one for the grape purple, and put the other, second one for the grape purple and put on other charm, and lobsters on the others. Okay, so what we've got then is oh, let me take away that blurple as well. So you've got the blue with the lighter blue with the two-tonal stripes on the Always in My Heart. On the moon pendant, you've got the two-tonal blurple. And then you'd like to be invoiced for the rest on lobster fittings. So the chocolate purple, the coral and the burgundy red. Can you just confirm, is that all correct, my lovely? Again, I'm going to bring you up, but if that's not correct, please shout out, let me know. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. If I pop these on here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that up there for you. Perfect. Okay. And up next then today is Paula Price. Paula, are you still here? Paula, hello, my lovely. I'm just going to have a sip of my squash. Okay, Paula, you have got a scoop. So if we go down, right, so again, we're going to mix it 3 times. On the 3rd scoop, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for this time? Good luck. 1, 2, and 3. I can't see a golden pearl there. If we go down to count them then, starting with your blurples, already it looks like you've got a lot of blurples there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 15 blurples there. That is a good number to start with. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellows. Black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black cherry as well. Your green are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green. Pink, now there are a lot of pink. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pink. We may have already had a winner. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corals. And then with your blue, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Paula, that gives you 15 blurples, 9 yellows, 9 black cherries, 7 greens, 13 pinks, 5 coral and 9 blue. So your winner is Blurple with 15 blurples, which means you get to pick any one bracelet off the website which comes with 1 oyster opening. So any bracelet off the website which comes with 1 oyster opening. Let me pop these back. So what we can do, Paula, is we can definitely do your oyster opening now. And then if you know what bracelet you would like, that's perfect. You can let me know. I can book that in for you. If you don't know the bracelet that you would like yet, that's absolutely fine. We'll still do the oyster opening, but then you can email me your bracelet choice across once you know. So that's going to be up to you. But I hope you're happy with that. So that means you've got 1 opening altogether, Paula. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? So we've got Mystery, which are a mix of all the colours. Expand the Rainbow, which are lighter rainbow colours. Nunu Rainbow, which are darker rainbow colours, and normal, which is normal natural colours. Email for the bracelet is choices for your daughter. Oh, bless you. Well, whenever you're ready, pop me an email over with your order number and then we can book the bracelet in for you. Mystery Oyster, hoping for a red. Donate the shells. Okay, so again, we'll see what colours come out, and then if you're not happy with them, we can swap them now, or because you're emailing the choice across, if you wanted to, you can do any colour swaps and colour choices in the email as well. Just so then sort of you can say, I would like that one on the jewellery once you've chosen what item you would like. Now this one has a slight clapper there, but he's definitely not open, so I'm still gonna, yep, there we go, give him a lighter pop just to get the knife in even more. And then if we open him up, there's your mother of pearl. There's no pearls there. Paula, straight away, look at those. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't see that other one in there when I opened him. You are quinting. You've got 5 pearls in that oyster. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these up for you, you have got a apple green, an autumn peach, a hot pink, a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple, and a chocolate. Now, Paula, you did say you was hoping for a red, so if you'd like to swap one of these for a red, you can of course do so. And if you want to swap any of these or even all of these, you can as well. You just need to let me know what you would like to do. So apple green, autumn peach, bright pink, blurple, and a chocolate. If I run these ones through the board for you, the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he is also an 8.5. Okay, what do you think? Pink changed to red, apple green changed to sea green. Okay. What do you think to those two there? Beautiful. Okay, so just to confirm, are you happy to keep those pearls there? And then when you email me, you'll let me know which pearl on the jewellery. And then, of course, you can also change your mind again about the other pearls if you wanted to. But just confirm, for now, are you happy with those 5? Keep those. How do you email me with the choice? So if I pop the email here, it's info@pearlswithbrecken.com. So once you've chosen on the website, so you go on the pop on the website, which is also, I'll pop the website here as well, and have a look to see what bracelet you would like. When you've chosen, just pop me an email over with your 5-digit order number and then the bracelet name. Okay, and then what will happen is I'll email you back and book it in for you. Also, on the website, there's a contact us button. So you can also do it through there as well. So if you don't want to email, you just go onto the contact us, and again, order number, your name, and then what bracelet you would like as well. But because another way to do it is tomorrow you'll get an email from me just saying I'm waiting on your chosen bracelet. And then once you receive that email, you can just reply to that then. So then that way, that's easier. You don't have to save the email address anyway. You just reply to me. Okay, so I hope that helps, Paula. Let me pop your pearls on here for you. So whenever you and your daughter have chosen the bracelet, just let me know and then I book it in my end. I hope you're happy with that. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And you're very, very welcome. I think that's the end of the order list for today. I'm just refreshing it here. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining us and watching today. We're going to be live again on Tuesday evening, so if you'd like to join us for Tuesday, we'll be live from 8 p.m. Scoop will still be available on Tuesday as well. So hope you have a brilliant Monday morning and start your week, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.